Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to Truth to Renew Hearts. It's Teresa Renee, and welcome to part 2 of 12 life lessons in 2012. So hopefully you checked out part 1. If you didn't, go ahead and check out the other video, part 1. And this is lessons 6 through 12, so I'm just going to pick up where I left off. Quick reminder, check out the website, t2rh.org, and here's for number 6. Lesson number 6 that I kind of learned in 2012. And again, I'm looking at my phone because I kind of recorded them on there. But one thing that I've learned, and I would encourage you, is don't live in fear. I would say live with confidence. The confidence in knowing that God created you with a special and unique purpose. God has given you gifts. God has given you talents and abilities to accomplish your dreams and to accomplish the purpose that He predestined for your life. And so you don't have to live in fear about what if this, what if that, if this person is looking at me or whatever. Don't even do that. Do what you dream to do what God has called you to do, and do it with confidence. Lesson number 7. This has been an interesting year, and I didn't quite learn this personally, but in the first video I had mentioned that sometimes you can learn things from other people, particularly since we have all these social networks and things. You can learn from other people's situations and from being in church and services and things. But you know, I've noticed there's a lot of copycat going on, a lot of imitators, things like that. Many people have tweeted about being an original and not a copy. And so lesson number 7 is for all of us, because sometimes we do admire other people's gifts. We admire what somebody else wears. We admire somebody else's style or the way that they sing or the way that they play. And then we kind of study them, and then we end up being an exact replica of them. That's not good. God created you and me uniquely and special. And so the lesson is just be yourself. So simple. Don't be a carbon copy. Be you. Be you. Do you. Okay? The 8th thing I want to say, something that I've learned over the course of 2012, for those of you who are leaders, this is particularly for you. And even this can happen on your job situation, in any environment that you are a part of or citizen of, whatever you want to call it. But here's the thing. When people are excited about you, and when they recognize that you have a gift, an ability, a talent, or strength that they can benefit from, the people like you. Right? When your assets begin to manifest change in the atmosphere or in the environment, you know what? Those same people may not like you. Because now I would say your presence and what you bring to the table begins to make them feel uncomfortable. So, in the last video I talked about how we as humans, we don't like discomfort. And so now you find that those same people that have liked you in the beginning may not like you. And I'm kind of laughing because it's true. So I would say this. Don't use people's reactions and opinions of you. Don't allow them to determine your worth and or allow them to determine how you make decisions, because their mind and their opinion will always vary. So it kind of links with the other one. Just kind of do you. The 9th thing I want to say is for any relationship, I would say any human relationship, whether it be friendships, whether it be marriage, I think there are 3 key ingredients that make a healthy, there's more, but these are just main ones that I would say that you need to have in any relationship with friends or with husband or wife. These 3 things I've learned. You need to have forgiveness. You need to have communication, and you need to have respect. Those are major ingredients in human relationships, because we all make mistakes. We all have to ask for forgiveness at some point. It's very important to respect each other. As the old song says, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. You know, you got to give respect to get respect. And then the last thing, you have to communicate. You cannot have a an intimate relationship with your husband or wife. You cannot have a close relationship with a best friend or with friends if you do not communicate your thoughts and feelings. And the 11th thing that I want to say is this. I have watched the year come and go, and we've seen on the news different things that people did not make it to the end of 2012, and some people have become depressed. You can see of things that they do not have. People always want something else. People tend not to be satisfied. And here's the thing. I would say be grateful. Very simple, but be grateful for what you have, because things could always be worse. We just got done with Christmas. We just got done with Thanksgiving. Be grateful because of what you have. And if anything, you can be grateful because you have life. And because you still have breath in your body, because you still are living, that means that you still have a purpose to fulfill. So whenever you start to get down and out about material things that you don't have, just check yourself right then and there, because it's not about the material things. It's more about what's inside. It's more about your purpose and your destiny. And because you have life, don't complain. Embrace it. Know that you're blessed, and just count your blessings and be grateful. The last thing I want to say is this. Your life influences and impacts others. This is something that I've learned throughout the year also. And the very fact that we are existing and we have life means that we're impacting someone. We can't control the fact that we impact someone, but we can control the kind of impact and influence we have on others. That means whether it's a negative one or whether it's a positive one. So just keep all of those things in mind. Again, if you didn't watch part 1, lessons 1 through 6, please do so. If you have not checked out t2rh.org, the website, please do so. Follow me on Twitter, look up the Facebook page, check it out on YouTube and GodTube. And I just wish everybody a happy new year. But I want to close with this food for growth. Again, something that I tweeted a couple days ago, and it just says this. It kind of sums up everything. As a Christian, we may never know the number of people we influence each day, but knowing the number isn't as important as knowing that you do. So, as you go into 2013, remember that our life is not our own, but as we live our life on this earth, we influence and impact people that we meet, whether it be through social networking, whether it be in person, at church, at work, at school, whatever it is, we have influence. Now, our job is to make sure that the influence that we have is a positive one. And even moreover, if we consider ourselves Christian, we ought to be sharing God's word with others. So again, Happy New Year. I wish you a productive, prosperous 2013. Stay tuned for Truth to Renew Hearts in 2013. And again, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for taking time to watch the videos. I pray that you have been blessed. Again, grace and peace. God bless.